Okay, let's do a little bit of imagination right now. Think about a time where you have ridden on an airplane, and think about how hard it would be to be the person that is flying the airplane. Think about all the things that a pilot has to do in order to be certified to fly an airplane. They have to go to flight school, and they have to learn about all the equipment. They have to learn about how to use all the equipment. They have to learn about all those crazy buttons that you see in the cockpit. They have to know how to land. They have to know how to take off. They have to know how to fly in crazy weather conditions. There's just so many things that pilots have to learn in order to fly a plane. Now let's say that there's a guy going through flight school and he really just doesn't care about flight school in general, and he's just not studying for anything, and he's not paying attention, and he really is just not caring about learning to fly a plane. Now let's say he goes in for his final test and he totally just bombs the test. He does horrible and he hasn't learned anything about flying a plane, but the school still passes him and makes him certified to be able to fly a plane. Now let's say that you are boarding a plane and that guy that failed his test is flying your plane. How does that make you feel? It's not okay, right? Well, basically the same thing is happening today in American school systems. Denton ISD has just passed a law where a new school system where basically kids cannot fail classes anymore. Teachers cannot put due dates on assignments, and teachers are also not allowed to give out zeros for kids who don't complete their work. Basically, this is teaching kids that they can just scrape by in life without having to try or meet expectations or really gain any type of work ethic. In America, we live in a culture where things are pretty much just handed to us. For example, there's fast food where we can just drive by real fast and just get something to eat, and we have technology that just provides so much entertainment for us just right at our fingertips. We are used to having things just handed right to us and not having to work for many things. Basically, this school system is encouraging that kind of behavior. It's teaching youth that they don't have to try hard and that they don't have to really care about things and work hard for what is important. A study was done that compared American education to the other education in other countries. Basically, this study tested students in the subject of math and compared their levels of education with the other ones. This one shows the education of America compared to Shanghai. Basically, I'll quote from this study. It says, even the top students in the United States are behind. This year, the PISA report offered regional scores from Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Florida. Massachusetts, which is a high-achieving U.S. state and which averaged above national PISA score, is still 2 years of formal schooling behind Shanghai. Basically, the study proves that the American education is definitely behind other countries, probably because other countries are making their kids be a little more disciplined. In my opinion, I do not agree with this new policy, or do I see the benefits from this policy. The school structure has helped me become more disciplined in my life with having to abide to boundaries and due dates and other things that life throws at you in the real world. When you set time limits and due dates, it teaches kids that they can't procrastinate and that they have to do their work right away. Whenever teachers do not allow retests, it teaches kids that they have to work hard for the grades that they want to get and that they can't slack off. These lessons transfer out of school and into the real world, which is vital to maybe the workforce in the future or just in life in general. It teaches you to have a good work ethic and to prove that you're willing to work for things that are important.